Hello friends, today in this particular video we will see how to write a field visit report. In 10th standard geography textbook of Maharashtra State Board, we have this first lesson field visit. And the first question that comes to our mind after visiting a particular area or a particular site or factory or village, how to write a field visit report. So in this video I will help you to tackle this problem. Before this, let's see what is the importance of field visit. A field visit is an important method of studying geography. Field visit helps us in understanding the correlation between man and nature. For example, a man who is living in Uttarakhand, he will have to wear double or triple layer clothes. But the person who lives on plain or plateau areas will have to wear simple plain clothes. It helps us to understand the geographical, social and economical conditions of a particular place in a region. What type of human occupation is there, what type of cuisine of people have, what type of general traditions are observed, these things can be seen. And one last point, we get an opportunity to interact with local people. That is very important. Now let's see how to approach a field visit report writing. So it can be simply put in three parts: introduction, main body and conclusion, and we just have to fill up the information in three broad categories. How to do it? Let's start with introduction. Now in introduction you can include those points which are very simple. For example, write the name of the site or village or factory, institution, whatever you are visiting, its location, district, state and then country. Then what is the objective behind visiting that particular site? It should be mentioned very clearly. You can mention, as here you can see, for example, to understand the working of manufacturing units, you are visiting a factory. To get the information of a fort, how it was built and what are the important characteristics of that particular fort. So mentioning the objective or purpose is very important in introduction part, and you can cover these 3-4 points in 4-5 sentences, which will be very easy to give an idea to the examiner your introduction. Now let's talk about main body, starting with how many students and teachers are visiting, what was the mode of transport, what was the route taken, what was the duration of field visit. You can write these points in 2-3 sentences, but don't forget here is what is the specialty or the important feature of the site that you are going to visit. Please mention it. For example, you are visiting a village, so you can mention that it is famous for water conservation and just underline those two words, water conservation, so that examiner will get an idea that particular village is very famous for this particular aspect. Then you will get a clear picture. But before that village become famous for that particular aspect, there will be challenges that village or the people may have faced. For example, previously it was facing frequent drought, shortage of drinking water was there, women used to face a lot of problem. They have to go for fetching water 3-4 kilometers daily. Then due to this, less enrollment of girls in school, loss of wages, these problems will be there. You need to mention such problems to get to give the picture beforehand, what was the situation before. There will be many problems, social, economical, people were reluctant to change or take initiative, such problems will be there. Then what was the solution, who took that initiative? It may be a government organization, it may be NGO. What measures were taken, technical, non-technical. So in this case technical, counter trenches were carved out, small dams were built, vegetation cover was increased around the village. Such points can be mentioned. Modern technology was used with the help of local youths. Such points can be mentioned. Then one important point, social awareness, how that social awareness came in that village. So here you can write 2-3 sentences in simple English. You can also quote one of the similar success story that you know. For example, in village case, you can talk about Ralegan Siddhi, yes, the village of Anna Hazareji. Then you can talk about Hivre Bazaar or any similar success story. So it will suffice your answer with right facts. And at the end, you can include your own point, miscellaneous, like the point that you want to mention in the particular main body. So together, introduction and main body makes your 75 to 80% answer, and most of the things are included in those two aspects. One more thing, main body you can just break it into 3 to 4 paragraphs, so it becomes quite simple and clear. One important thing again, don't forget to underline keywords. Yes, that is very important. So what happened, the examiner will get an idea that yes, these are the keywords I have to look up while correcting the copy. And one more thing, it makes your answer more presentable, and that's what is very important. I hope so. Introduction and main body, these are the two aspects which are very important. We talk about introduction, where you are going to mention specific points like the name and the objective and the location. In main body you are covering the duration, routes taken, the mode of transport, the success story, problem phase, use of technology, community participation. Those points can be taken, and at the same time you are also talking about the rural youth and the solution provided. This is very important. See, our mind remember things which are well segregated and planned in a simple manner. So this is very important, very simple introduction, main body. Now let's talk about conclusion. Yes, in conclusion, you can mention achievements of that village. Maybe that village may have got Adarsh Gram Award, Presidential Medal. Maybe one of the member of that Gram Panchayat have been appointed on one of the important board of rural development by state or the central government. This is also a success. But the key takeaway is what things you have learned after visiting that particular village or particular site. Your own observations are very important. Don't forget to mention these points, because you have visited their area personally, and after going through that, it is very important to mention your own learnings. And then at the end of your field visit report, just write 2-3 sentences about the importance of field visit. Why it is important? You can take the help of one of the PPTs that I have included in this video. So 2-3 points can be included, and you can sum up your field visit report. So I hope you got this idea of how to write a field visit report in a simple manner. See, there are broad categories: introduction, main body, and conclusion. So you can remember it very easily. Now you just have to fill up the information in 3 broad categories, and that's very simple. Introduction with basic information, main body the key understanding, and in conclusion the achievements and your own understanding. This is how it should be done. I hope you understood how to write field visit report. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like the video,